Chewy in the cockpit. Really? That stinks.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I am Gamer Rakino, and we are playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Alright, so I did video number 1 yesterday. We're on video number 2 today. And today, I am going to talk about, right on the bottom of the screen there, you see light side and dark side battles. Alright, it's right in the very front there. Okay, so you're going to get some characters, right? We're going to go over characters more later and ships and all this other stuff. But we're going to go ahead and go into light side battles. Basically, you're going to need light side characters. At the very top here, you'll see the little thing I'm like tapping kind of and trying to scroll. So what happens is you'll start on normal mode, and you'll start right here. 1A. Okay, so you got... This one has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different levels. Then once you've beaten all of them, hard mode will unlock, which if you look to the right, on the bottom right, there's normal and hard. If you tap hard, you got hard mode. This is where you can gain character shards. So, yeah, pretty cool. If you want more characters, this is how you're going to earn them sometimes. But that hard only unlocks once you beat it on normal first. There are a total of 9 slots here. And so once you go, like say here's number 1, once you go hard mode, it only has 4. But number 2 has more. And then number 3 has about the same. Number 4, the same. So it does increase, I think. Let me see, maybe not. Oh, then we'll go 6. It goes back down to a few different characters there. 4, 4, and then number 9 is 4 also. Alright, so if you want to earn character, you can also, on light side battles, you're gaining parts. If you look right here, this little area that I'm sliding around, you can get parts. What are the parts for? Or gear. It's called gear. What is the gear called? What is the gear for? It's for leveling up your character. We'll get into that a little bit more later. Or in another video. This is all about light side and dark side battles, so bear with me. As you go through, you're gonna get better and rare parts to get. This little thing right here, that's a training droid. It's used to level up your characters. We'll get into that later. You get some more stuff down the way, XP and more sim tickets. So you do get sim tickets. That's the little green ticket there. Now, what do sim tickets do? Well, let me show you. Let me exit out of here real quick. So right now, I'm trying to collect character shards for Droideka, okay? And also this ship here. It's for one of the bounty hunters, guys. His ships. So I don't battle anymore. Once I've beaten it 3 stars, I just sim it. Sim it all the way, baby. Because you'll get sim tickets like going on style. If you look at the top right of my screen, I have 77,000 sim tickets. Basically, I never have to worry about doing these battles ever again. Yeah. So what I do is I just click sim. At first, it didn't have multiple sim, but now they do. So you can choose how many sims you want to do. During this, you still use your energy. You see a little thunder lightning bolt? That's your energy. And you get 144. And then it takes about a couple minutes to refresh one energy every like 2 minutes or so. So you could probably fill this up twice throughout the whole day. Yeah, maybe a couple more times than that. But I only play about once a day. So I'm gonna go ahead and sim a couple of them just so you can see. Okay, so I didn't get any character shards. That's a bummer. That's not that cool. But I did get some extra gear there. So here's a battle. This is what a battle looks like. So you're going to go ahead and click battle. There's 2 options here when you go into battle. You have all these different characters that can help you out in battle. You can choose whatever character might fit your group when you fight. So let's go ahead and just choose, let's choose a leader. Let's choose, General Kenobi. He's good with the light side because he's a Jedi. So those are other Alliance members' characters that you can use. So it's very important to become, or allies. Once you become friends with people, you can use their characters to help you out in battle. It is really beneficial if you're a new gamer or a new player to this game. It'll be very beneficial to have some really strong friends that play it, because then you get to use their character. So, since he's a Jedi, we're going to go ahead and use our Jedi team here. Since we have General Kenobi there, and he's going to benefit a lot. So this is your squad. This is where you choose your character, choose your toons. If you look at the top left, it will tell you your squad power there. That's 118,000. That's really strong. If you don't want a character, you just tap on one, and then you can choose a different character on this list. This is your list of characters that you can use. But of course, we're using all Jedi, so you don't have to use all of a certain type. You could use mix and match between Sith and Jedi, however you want. Well, not for light side battles and dark side battles. So light side battles and dark side battles, you have to choose light side for light side, and dark side for dark side. So it is kind of beneficial to start with getting a bad team. I would recommend a bad team getting going. I would recommend the First Order, and then a light side team, which I said earlier, I would recommend the Phoenix squad. Was that the only squad I recommended first? Phoenix squad and Resistance also. Alright. So, now, if you want to clear a squad, there's the clear button down there. You can select predetermined squads. So here, you can click that button, and you see the little plus symbol. You can create your own, another squad if you wanted to. You can create as many as you want. I think it used to be limited to 10. But now, I think you can just go as many as you want. I started creating some back in the day. They're down there. So I got like a droid team. I got my Ewoks there. I got my Resistance, my Empire, my Jawas, my Sith, First Order, Jedi, so on and so forth, okay? You get that? My best team, my top team, the team I always try to excel in is my Night Sisters at the top. They're part of the Clone Wars, in case you are not aware. But technically, right now, my Bounty Hunter team has higher power. But you can't use bad guys in the light side battles. So, we're going to use the Jedi here. And what else is there to talk about? We'll get more into characters and in-depth later. But we're just going to go over the basics of fighting here. So we're going to go ahead and click battle. It's going to take 20 energy to do this battle. Oh, here we go. A little start. Sometimes it's really neat when you do events and stuff. They'll have like a little cutscenes and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Okay, so you have your chat in the bottom. The chat is just basically for your group, your guild. You're not playing against anybody right now. You're playing against AI, artificial intelligence. I typically always put my battle in auto, because I don't care about trying to fight. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. And if it's against like this, I'm going to win. But if it was against another player, I even put it in auto, because I don't really care if I win or lose. I'm not that particular. But if you really are looking to win against other people in battle, you have your moves down here. If you click and hold one of your moves, on the bottom right, sorry, I didn't tell you where, but on the bottom right, if you click and hold it, that's one of his special moves. It'll tell you you can use it once every 3 turns, deal special damage to target enemy, and remove all positive status effects. So that move right now is probably not the best move to use, because they don't have any positive status effects. And you'll see that because it'll be above their little health bar, which is the green little bar there. The like turquoise green light bluish color one above that on my team, that is your like protection. And then you have like your shield, and then you have the dark blue underneath of the green. That is your basically order of attack. So once that bar fills all the way up, once that bar fills all the way up, then you can attack. Your guys can attack. So right now we're gonna go ahead and check out the first move, and that's Inceivable Assault, Invictable Assault. I don't really know how to say words, so bear with me. Deal physical damage to a target enemy. If Mace is above 50% health, this attack does 50% more damage. If Mace is below 50% health, he recovers health equal to 70% of the damage dealt. Pretty good move there. Mace is a pretty good character. So we're going to go ahead and use that move. Now, if you want to target a specific enemy, you can tap your enemy, and I'll target whichever enemy you want to attack. What else is there for that? I don't think there's much else for that. So in this battle, there's going to be 3 waves. If you look at the top, it says 1 of 3. 3 waves. Whatever enemy you target at, you look at the right side, top right of your screen, and that is going to tell you the person you're attacking and how much health they have. Now, if I had this battle in auto, you can also tap characters as you can. One thing I didn't go over is the passive move, basically the passive ability. So if you look at the bottom right, you see Yoda's different moves he's got. So some have more moves than others. Some have unique moves and special moves. Some just have special moves, and some don't even have unique moves or whatnot. And then there's also characters that are specifically leaders. We'll get into characters more later. Sorry, I keep jumping ahead. So look at the little tiny move right here, the little thing right above his moves. Grandmaster's Guidance. This is his unique ability. It's like a passive ability. Jedi allies have 30% tendency. Whenever a Jedi ally resists a debuff, they gain the following: 30% turn meter, critical chance up for 2 turns, and critical damage up for 2 turns. Whenever they suffer a debuff, they gain tendency for 1 turn at the end of that turn. Grandmaster Yoda is immune to shock. Alright, so some of the words are kind of confusing. You may be like, what the heck is tendency? Maybe you don't know what a debuff is. So debuff is basically the opposite of buff. So if you have something that is giving you a better... Here, watch, I'll show you. One of these moves is Battle Meditation. So I'm going to click that. It gives all of the characters on my team some buffs. That's what a buff is. If it's a debuff, it'll be in red. And if you are concerned or you want to know what something specifically is, you can click and hold that character, like Mace Windu. I clicked and held him. Now it's going to show you exactly what each of the moves are. So tendency up, that one we were just talking about, resists negative status effects. So basically, if they're going to try to put a debuff on you, or let's say they try to catch you on fire, it's going to try to resist the fire. That's what tendency up is. Foresight. So basically, whenever they try to hit you next, it's gonna miss. It's an automatic miss. So all my characters right now, once they try to attack one person, they're gonna miss. So right now, the perfect move for them to do would be like a fire against all of my guys at once. One character tries to hit everybody at once, so it gets rid of all of those foresights at once. So this is the strategy of the game. If you know how to play your characters after something happens to your character, it's playing the cards right. If your move says, hey, this is going to do super awesome damage, if they're all buffed, well, if none of them are buffed, then it's not. So you might want to choose a different move. Alright, so some characters like Luminera, she can heal people. She's one of the healers. So if you look at right now, none of them need healed, but the bottom right move of hers is Master Healer's Blessing, and it's reusable in 4 turns. Each ally recovers health to 45% of her health, plus an additional 20% of her max health on the start of their next 2 turns. So that's a good move, but no one needs it. And her second move there is it'll steal health from the other character and give it to her, basically. But it also it'll inflict ability block, which means the other player won't be able to do anything really, like any of their abilities, any of their special moves. Anyway, so that is how you read your battle and how you do things that way. I just put in auto, so autos just goes for it. My guys just do their thing. Pretty awesome team there. If I want to target a specific person, like I said, just tap on who you want it to target. Oh, you saw that little red magnifying glass? That's going to be like double damage, basically. If you hit that person when they have that up above their head, it'll really do a lot of damage. So if I'm gonna turn it off real quick here once it pops up. Oh, Darth Vader. Okay, turned off my auto real quick. Okay, up to the top left here, you can turn the speed to however it goes, ×1, ×2, ×4. That's how fast they're gonna attack the other team, how fast you want the auto to go. If you want time to kind of make a split decision, if you need to, you might want to go down to ×1. If you want to do auto until you're like, oh wait, then you can stop auto real quick. There's settings, so you can abandon this mission if you want. Retreat, basically. You got to be careful. Some things, read the fine print, some things will tell you if you forfeit, you'll lose the battle, which is not a big deal. But some will tell you if you forfeit, you will lose the battle and any energy used, basically. So if I put energy towards this battle, I'm going to lose it. That's some cases. I'm not sure if that's the case for this battle, particularly the light side battles. Yeah. All right, so I'm phase 3 of 3. I'm going to go ahead and push auto so we can get this match over with. See, I don't want to target Darth Vader right away because he is stronger. I want to get rid of all these side characters. So I'm going to tap the side characters, get rid of them first. So now all I have to do is just one hit. But really, I don't need to. My guys are so strong in this battle. They don't stand a chance. All right, so victory. If you have all your characters standing, or at least 5 characters, you'll get 3 stars. If you have you have like 4 characters standing, more than likely you'll get 2 stars. You might get 3 stars depending on the situation, but more than likely 2 stars. If you have like 1 or 2 characters left, you're gonna get 1 star. Why does that matter? It doesn't really, but well, yes, it does. I'm sorry. It does kind of matter because if you get 3 stars on it, then you can finally sim and you don't actually have to do the battle anymore. I didn't tell you that. That stinks, right? So you have to get 3 stars in order to sim the match so you don't have to keep playing it over and over. Well, you do until you get 3 stars. But that's about that. So say I run out of energy there at the top right. I want more energy, just tap it. You can use crystals, 50 crystals for the first one. And I think it's about 100 crystals for everyone after that to get more, to refill your energy, basically. So that is that. Most of the time, I stick on hard because I want character shards. I'm trying to build up for, squad or whatnot. But there's something else you might want to know. Let's go over to the hard or dark side battles, just so you can kind of see what kind of characters you can get here. This is the cool one because, like I said, if you want to battle, you can actually, we'll just say Emperor Palpatine. Now you can use all your dark side characters. So it's very important to get both a dark side and a light side team. All right, so this is the one last thing I wanted to show you. If you click your character, we're going to go over characters later, like I said. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to one of these characters down here. We'll just choose this Lobot guy. So say I'm looking for these are the gears, the parts that you need for your character. If you're looking for a specific part, you can tap it and you can find it. You can either tap the gear again, or you can just click find, and it will show you where it's at, where it's located. So you can actually go do specific gear, And if you have a guild, you can request that gear as well. All right, any questions? Any questions at all? Please leave them in the comments. That's light side and dark side battles. Pretty self-explanatory. Once you do clear out a whole section, a whole what do you call those up at the top? Phase, maybe. Once you clear out a whole phase, you'll get you'll get what's called... Oh, I'm in the wrong section here. Oh, here we go. Achievements. So here's your achievements. You'll get achievements for clearing out sections, and pretty much the first bunch of achievements you get Darth Vader shards. So at the beginning, Darth Vader is harder to get, but once you now that I'm at like the level I'm at, he's easy to get. I can buy him. But that is it for this video. Hey, we made it through day 2, video number 2, part 2. If you like to give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to get notified, you can hit that bell icon, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I won't take it out on anybody. Yeah, look forward to tomorrow. I'm going to do video number 3. All right, we're going to go over Cantina battles, and we'll probably also go over Squad Arena. Okay? Yeah. So please, subscribe. Tell your friends.